Mentoring holds tribal values. Mentoring is a way for our communities to help themselves grow and bring those things back into their communities that maybe has been lacking in that disconnection. A program like ours utilizes community members to make the change. We recruit high school students to mentor our elementary students. They meet every week and they build a relationship and they have fun and they hang out and they get to be them. They get to be themselves. That has morphed into other programs. No matter what program we're doing, that's the core of every one of our programs as mentoring.
Brother and I got paired up as big and little sisters in my freshman year. So since then, a lot of things have happened in both of our lives.
My most favorite part about Friends Forever Mentoring is the real relationships. That's how you can make a real difference. It's through relationships. You build those relationships not because you have to, but because you want to. And we genuinely love these people. That's where it comes from. You have to do things with love.
Since she really understands life and gets that everything will be okay no matter what happens to you. She's always herself. She never acts like someone else. She's so natural all the time, and she just always has that positive energy, and it's so inspiring that with everything she's been through, she's still going and still as strong as she is and strong-willed and doesn't change her ways, and she's really inspiring to me.
The best thing going every Tuesday to hang out with these guys is the relationship, the bond you create with them, the games and the board games and doing stuff with them, getting to know them more. To learn how he works through stuff is quite amazing to learn from him, not only him learning from me, but I'll probably learn more from him than he will ever learn from me.
With the state of our reservation right now, and we've had a lot of teen suicides, we've had a lot of dark times in this last year, where it's just so amazing to me that a program like this, it gives the little something, but it gives the big something where she feels like she matters. They both matter. I think that benefits where maybe our kids won't be the ones that are affected because they're doing something bigger in the world and somebody notices. Somebody would notice if they weren't there.
Friends Forever Mentoring is family. Everybody's really warm-hearted towards each other, and you get to know everybody on a different level.
Our program would not be at all as successful it is without the support of our community, and what that looks like is our high school mentors. They're really the hub of this program. They're the ones that are making the impact. They're the ones that are making the change. They're the ones that are showing up every week.
It's not just another simple program that, you have the older kids going over to the littles to play games and have fun with them. It's more than that. It's almost like the concrete in these kids' lives. They are looking forward to seeing their big every day.
Friends Forever Mentoring has changed me. It's made me think about what I do because I want to be a good role model for my little. If I get in trouble at school or something, that could affect my little because it could affect me not being there for him. It's just made me want to try harder.
You're really changing your little's life. You're there to be there for them in that hard time.
There's some kids out there who really need the program, a safe environment, and they just need someone just to talk to or hang out with. That's why I keep doing it.
It helps kids to grow in a way that you can see their spirits. They shine because of this program.
Really hits me to the heart just to see these kids just change over time for the better, and hopefully that their confidence and just them being themselves will help them in life, because that's what life is. You have to be able to be yourself, and you need that confidence to be successful in life.
Seeing those changes just makes me feel like I'm making a difference in his life, that it's going to help him in the long run.
The Youth Leadership Program is where our staff becomes the mentor, and we hang out with these students every week. And this is a program where these students are probably your students that are most likely not to graduate.
My favorite part of being in Friends Forever Mentoring is being able to meet my counselors and just talk with them. So I wouldn't call them a counselor, it's more like another friend.
In the youth leadership role in Friends Forever Mentoring, I've watched students that were very troubled and were having a lot of trouble within school start to buy into school a little bit more, seeing more out there.
My sophomore year, I was kind of struggling with everything, and then when this program started, it kind of helped me understand more of my work and really got my grades up by the end of my sophomore year.
I have one student in particular who is now talking about taking the ACTs and going to college and moving into those areas, and that wasn't something that was in their thought process before. So those are definite things that I'm witnessing happen.
Before being in Friends Forever Mentoring, I didn't see myself being in college. I just never paid attention in class. I never returned to my work. And just being in this program helped me with that.
At first, I kind of felt like I wanted to drop out eventually instead of finishing. But after getting a lot of help, I don't feel that way anymore and want to finish high school and go to college.
My vision for the future, I would like to go into another college and get a higher degree in mathematics.
I definitely see a positive impact. You know, they talk about their grades going up, they're just easier to work with, they're more on top of things.
Since I started working with them, it's made schoolwork easier, and then it made me find time for other stuff like basketball and hanging out with my friends and being around my family.
They're building real relationships, helping some of our struggling youth develop some of those life skills that they really need to do. And they're able to do that because they help us create a safe and trusting environment for those new things to happen.
I do believe that this program is going to help me pass school.
Our world moves so fast now that our kids don't have the time to be kids anymore. And so programs such as Friends Forever Mentoring, even if it's just an hour or two a week, that hour or two, our kids get to be kids again.
It's a great program. I wish that this happened at every school. It's a lot of fun.
There's kids everywhere that are struggling. We live in a high-risk community, and there's a need for our program. And that is one of the reasons that we've expanded 2 additional programs, is because there's gaps in services for our youth and our families.
I think the best thing you can do for Friends Forever Mentoring is to actually come and see what we do. Come to a family night, come to the school on a Tuesday in Arlee or a Wednesday in Ronan and see the relationships, see the bonds that are being built, see the interaction between those kiddos. If you see that, we won't even have to ask for your support. You're going to want to support that because it's such a fantastic thing. And it's something that'll last a lifetime. Friends Forever Mentoring is about relationships, it's about love, and it's about lifelong lessons that are going to carry you from your little to your big years.
Support our youth, support Friends Forever Mentoring. It helps them, it helps us, helps everybody.